Ghana's Team B Black Stars and Team B Ministers. According to him, drawing such a comparison will be dangerous for the well-being of the country and its citizens. I don't get it, but all the same. Funny story here, but very serious. Drama at the Gatsouth municipality as members try to throw out their coordinating director, that's Ni Otu Dodu, and they are complaining that the man is past retirement and they would like him to retire. But first, before they did that, they actually had a very nice meeting, I think very conducive meeting with the CEO, Mr. Nate Nabil, and they didn't yield anything from that meeting, so they had to sack. I think they forced their way to take the man out of office, claiming that he's past retirement and that he should just step down for some people.
Violence taken by force.
Yeah, they have to. I think so. Okay, so to some sports news, government has promised to give $20,000 each to players of the Black Stars for their spectacular performance at the just ended 2010 African Cup of Nations.
If I may ask, is that not too much? $20,000 for a single player?
$20,000.
I'm looking at
our economy.
All other sectors of the economy. Looking at civil servants, for instance, crying about salary and then possible increases in salary, and then someone plays one match in which he doesn't win actually, and then is given $20,000.
Okay, but how much does a car cost?
There has been uproar anywhere about this particular issue.
No, how much does a car cost?
I've never bought one before.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think the $20,000 is quite too much.
Okay.
And I am just thinking that is one of the political talks, if I should say. Yeah.
You carry on.
Okay. So the following students were awarded the Poku Transport Endowment Fund, and I go over the list. Electrical, Electronic Engineering, Bar 4 Ewa Aaron, third year, who has an average of 82.41, and Mechanical Engineering, Kwejoba Maxwell, in third year 2, has an average of 71.51. Civil Culture and Forest Management, Gadogbe Mark Kwabena is in third year and has an average of 71.72.
A single person having 80 something point something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I wonder how many of my averages would add up to that.
What are you saying? Don't disgrace yourself here, I beg.
Well, let's get to it anyway.
Okay, so continuing the list, Inusa Abdul Jalil, who is in the Child Health Department and is in his fifth year and has an average of 69.40, and Opoku Clement in Pharmacy, who also is in third year and has an average of 75.58, and dignitaries for the Poku Transport Endowment Fund for the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology include the Vice Chancellor, the Pro Vice Chancellors, Registrar, Provost of College, Deans of Faculty, Heads of Departments, Trustees of the Fund, Beneficiaries of Award, the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so that's it for some campus stories. And gospel songstress Ohima Mercy has denied accusations that she stole the hit song on her latest album Obeye Kese from another musician, Elder Miracle.
It reminds me of the Puskele saga.
No, it even reminds me of Mike and
Mike and what Ampon?
Those who actually came up with the song that Sonny Badu also sang. I hear they also had a problem with that about the stealing saga. So I don't know what's happening in the gospel section. maybe we'll have to check some things there, because gospel there.
God's words can never be stolen.
Oh yes, no, but you know something? Surprisingly, if I don't blame them, because the Bible is the same thing everywhere. The Bible is the same thing everywhere, and okay, I will overlook that. The Bible is the same thing everywhere, and it doesn't matter what you're trying to take.
Do you think that copyright should exist in gospel music that's promoting the word of God?
It should. But my problem now is that now the gospel musics we are getting in Ghana is really something. It's really some
Just
way.
Go ahead. What is something?
Yeah, like it's really, excuse me to say, it's quite appalling, because some people tend to use gospel songs as something to as an employment, actually getting money from it. But gospel music, its original purpose is to win souls. So I don't know what's really happening.
Maybe you should join the Focus City Show crew. Anyway, carry on.
Okay. Okay, I read the story for the Black Stars. Parliament has charmed into the Achimota School land debate, directing the Office of the Chief Justice and other relevant state institutions to look into reports of widespread encroachments onto the school's land. And it's really, I think if you saw the pictures I saw, then it's very appalling, and probably the school has to close down so that some of these things might be checked, because we will actually overlook them, and then they'll bring future problems to us. And surprisingly, I hear one of the encroachers is it Prophet TB Joshua? Yeah. Oh, why are you laughing?
Community Watch, dealing with information.
That happens to be one of the encroachers of the land, of the Achimota land. Well, I'll take some stories from our campus here, and then probably I'll leave you to continue. Now, the University of Michigan Medical School has donated medical equipment and accessories valued at $150,000 to the College of Health Sciences, KNUST. The Director of Clinical Simulation Center, Department of Medical Education of the University of Michigan, Professor Pamela B. Andrietta, donated the equipment on behalf of her university. And trustees of the Poku Transport Endowment Fund, I mentioned earlier on, have decided that cash award given to students of the university who have excelled in their various programs of study be accompanied with a certificate of merit. And this, according to the chairman of the fund, Professor F.O. Kwame, is to motivate beneficiaries to work harder. And I think that is a good move. And I think KBN is still on, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it's still on.
Okay. It's on. Yeah. And this is a very good move.
A question just came to mind. What would you approve as the ex-gratia for a vice chancellor leaving office?
That's big. Okay, maybe a house. I know KNUST can afford that.
Just one house?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, even the ex-president, how much is he going to?
I'm sure along the line we'll get the answers to these. But
yeah, a house is enough. I think so. Yeah. So that's it for news updates today. Back to you, Atakusi.
Thank you very much, Alina Asari. 25 minutes after 7. This is still your Community Watch. Now, let me ask you: do you think that the constitution of the SRCK and UST should be reviewed